Yeah, I had to come live, man. Like for real, yo. Yo, excuse me, too. I just got finished smoking too, but so I don't hope y'all don't see it in my face. But anyway, yo, I don't know how I'm gonna start this off. We gonna weed our way in it. But let me start off about man. Let's remind everybody, man. Remember, real is real, fake is fake. It's nothing in between. Straight like that. Don't don't let a fake dude trick you out your spot. Their job is always to imitate what a real person do, and that's a fact. But yo, that was random, y'all. Like that was just random. You know what I mean? But for real. But what made me come on live today, y'all? You know what I mean? Like for real, yo. Like see, I know who I am. I know who I am. I know what I want to do. I want to address this. Like I'm in the middle. I ain't even look at the whole thing yet. I just looked at half of it. Not even half of it. I'm looking at it actually right now. Shakur Stevenson on the episode 16. Shakur Stevenson the, doing the interview, right? Fill me out, y'all. Like I could talk boxing, right? Right? Yeah, I like this. I like this. Feel good. This refreshing, yo. This like a breath of fresh air, yo, for real. Cause I could do this. I like doing this. But anyway, y'all, for real, check this out. Look. But anyway, what made me come on live today? I said, let me I want to talk about this. Like from what I'm feeling in the flow right now. We could watch it together. You know what I mean? Some people probably already seen it. Some people, but I'm gonna talk about what I'm feeling as I'm seeing it. And there's no shade, no nothing. But some people will say, "Yo, you already came in with a agenda already." Yeah, like, but yeah. So basically, I'm coming here to dissect what I like and don't like about this whole thing. This whole is to me, it's feel like a like posture. Like it's framed. Like it don't feel like some. I ain't gonna say it don't fit because even the guys up there, they 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 chill. But this posture, this thing that Shakur. Let me stop using the word posture. This 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 feeling I'm getting from Shakur as they talking right now. Like check this out. This what made me come live, y'all. Though check this out. So I'm looking at this interview. Shakur having an interview. Like the only problem I'm gonna start off with is by saying like the fact that every time I see these guys um on these new interviews, it's like they do a lot more talking online than they be doing when they actually got a camera and a microphone in front of their face. Like I always hear these same stories about Bud when they was first met. Like you know how many time I heard that story. Like you know what I mean. And I'm just starting off from that. This what made me come live. I want to go along. This is my first time seeing it. I ain't never see it before. I just it just popped up. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go live because I I, I don't even like the feeling that I'm getting off it. You know what I mean? So like, but some people could say I'm biased. Some people could say like, yo, you like, or just watch along. But anyway, check it out, yo. Look, the fact that I heard that story again about Bud when he grew up with Bud, the only thing I'm getting from him like, let me see how it's gonna flow. And then another thing that hit me while I'm looking at it. Word one, another thing hit me while I'm looking at it. I'm like, why Shakur sitting so stiff? Like it's like I get it, check my drip, but it's like, is it like in a cut? He make me feel like he. Oh man, like when you going up there only to tell stories, you ain't going to just go with the flow. Like say if one of y'all just asked me a question right now, hey yo, you brush your teeth today? Like just off, I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying? I feel like he it's giving off the signs that he want them like to come like don't come with just ask me anything like hear me out. This the flow that we gonna take. Like that's taking to me. I mean, I could be wrong though, y'all, but check it out. Sierra Clark, who that? I mean, salute to you. How you doing, Jeffrey? What up? Come on, man. All right, yeah, I ain't worried about that. But like all that's all I'm saying. Like I want to go along with it. I just want to see if he gonna be witty with it. Like it like or is I mean I can't blame him because he up there he getting interviewed. But I just pay attention to how these questions get answered. Like even the question I don't know what the question is gonna be, but just let's pay attention. If anybody want to watch along, he on the he on the what's this called? It's the I don't even what's the name of this thing? Oh, Fred Van Lee. He on Fred Van Lee, episode 16. I'm just watching it. So me, I just want to see if he's gonna be witty with it. Like is you gonna answer the questions that we want to hear, or like I just don't want because I'm tired of passes. That's the only reason I'm making this video because I want to go along and then point out like see how they be answering these questions, but nobody hold people accountable. But then they'll make up things about a fighter, like even on him. I seen things get made up on him, but all I'm saying like I'm I'm being 100 right now. I'm just following along, and I want to see is he gonna be witty with it. I don't want to see if he gonna answer these questions or if they gonna ask some of these questions, and just let's just I want to react off what his answer be, what they ask him, and I'm gonna let y'all know what they asking him if anybody ain't looking at it. But hold on, like I need answers. I probably ain't never gonna get them, but you know what I mean. Sometimes I just need answers. This see, I don't know if this old or not, but he said because he don't know if he want to fight at 35 or 40. But no, I think okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they talked about the T.O. fight. Okay, so this recent. So now look, mind y'all. Now Shakur don't know if he want to fight at 135 or 140. Now all I'm telling y'all is what they saying, and I'm going to give my take on stuff. He says good fighters at 135 and 140. I get it. Alright, this talking about like basically how these fights getting made. Like who doing what. Let's see his answer or whatever. Like, and it could be any boxer that doing this. I feel like I would like to do this when they own interviews. See, but I say that's false though. That's false. Turkey, everybody fell for the banana in the tailpipe because remember, every promoter was mad about I mean about Al Heyman. I mean, from what I heard, that I heard that every promoter was mad that Al Heyman started off basically the same way that Turkey started off. Like that's all I'm saying, y'all. Like, but now they asked Shakur who you want, who's next. Now check this out. Now he act. See, now is this who everybody saying it. But now that give you the option of saying what? Who you want? That was the whole question from the beginning, y'all. Look, look, look. That's why. That's how. That's crazy that when I heard Keyshawn say on one of those videos, yo, he been tricking the boxing game for too long. Now check this out. Keyshawn was a pup. He was already on. Look, at that time, He was kind of cool with Tank. I seen interviews when he was bigging up Tank about getting game from Tank. Check this out, y'all. See, that's why I say, you see, I'm a realist. I enjoy telling the truth. So check this out. So when he said he been tricking the boxing game for too long now, y'all tell me this ain't tricking the boxing game? They asked him clearly, who do you want? He said out of his own mouth, everybody want to fight me. They asked him, where you want to campaign at? I don't know if I want to fight at 135 or 140. But who calling you out? He looked to the sky and said, who calling me out? Everybody know for sure, Oshaki Foster is calling you out. Oshaki Foster been calling you out. It's a couple of names that calling you out. It's a couple of people that's saying like, yo, you know what? Let's give him a little love. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll put some respect on his name and say, I'ma use him for last, or like I feel like that's what Gary Antoine. I don't think Gary Antoine Russell was like is scared of another. I just think it was just a respect thing, which I think I really disagree. I don't think that Gary Russell Jr. should have ever said that on live camera. He should have never mixed, because the only thing that did was big Shakur head up and made him look like a little chump. And you got to think about how they reading boxing nowadays. How they telling boxing nowadays. Like it's even spewing over sometimes now to Stephen A. Smith, the way he get his news. And I seen, like, I'm just saying from what I see. I mean, don't blame me, y'all feel me? Answer about what? Sorry, that was. But come on, man. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till other people get other people out here because I don't even know. It seems like it's one person that say this crazy stuff every day. But yeah, I mean, look, this whole interview just got turned to like now they could talk about everything they could talk about anything besides what they asked them already, because it's like Shakur got past that part, do a monkey wrench in it, made sure that the I I make them feel um um good enough to have an answer from me that I ain't gotta return. I ain't gotta give you I ain't gotta give you a real answer. Like, but other people gonna make a what's called and say, check this out, yo. Some of his favorite channels out here, they gonna start making videos like, y'all heard Shakur say anybody can get it. So that just means he called everybody out. That's how they's gonna get ran to y'all. It ain't gonna get broken down. Ain't gonna be straight, just live right now. Looking at an interview, I never seen this before, and already from what I got from him standing in the corner and got and standing in his own little cocoon, like it's already gave off. Like you on defense already, and life ain't even that hard for you to be on defense outside of the ring like that. Like, I'm talking about in this situation. Y'all get what I'm saying? All they gonna same recycling. Tell me when we gonna hear something new. But it's funny how so much news always come up and then nothing never come out, right? So much news come up, but nothing never come out. Come on, man, make it make sense, man. That's why I said, man, it don't take a brain. It don't take a third grade, second grade level headed person to just be able to like talk boxing now. Like, but to really just talk boxing the way you all know who I'm talking about. Talk boxing, like it's hard for them. Like they changing this. Now you could just I ask you a question, you give me some BS, we laugh, write LOL on it, boom, everything cool, boom. Don't answer that. Don't ask that again for another 6, 7 months. Next time you see me, rephrase that question. Like that's how it's get. That's what I see. And I'm sorry, I feel like these dudes are just ducking and dodging every question. They let the interviewers letting them get away with it, and they paying these guys for these interviews. I ain't stopping nobody bag, but dang, yo, like What what is we getting? Anybody got that? Anybody looked at that interview? I guarantee you they can say, what did you get? You ain't get no new update on who he fighting, no new update on um what's a possible match. Like nothing. Like where did you get when you swing Shakur Stevenson instead of instead of just being a fan and saying like, oh, I'm gonna look at that because I rock with Shakur Stevenson. Other than that, what update did you get on Shakur Stevenson about any potential new fight? Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. That's all I'm saying. But they don't talk like that.
I just know shit lame. Like all of this shit be kind of like not y'all shit, but
Look,
like the world. Nah, this shit ain't
look,
lame. This shit ain't lame. This
look.
shit ain't lame. This cool. But
Save
like the
face.
world and like how they
That's
perceive
crazy.
things
Need
and
to
how
say,
like it's just so
uh,
negative. Like
could
everything
save
in the
face
world
right in front of your face, and
opposite negative.
you
So
know it's
now I'm
BS.
at a point where it's like,
That's
this shit
crazy, y'all.
be what it is. It's not gonna stop. It's gonna
That's
get
crazy.
worse. So just ignore that shit.
But I always
Focus on your
say,
craft.
always going,
Like it's literally just
and
like
shout out to
you know
Boxing
whether you lose or
Ego.
won, you
For
know
real. I ain't take this
somebody
from you,
gonna talk
but
about
that's
you.
why I felt like it was like a lot in common, like just the way you break things down. You is 100% way better than me than this. But you know what I mean?
And this for like the young
But
kids coming up.
I always
You
said that, man. Like
respond to
you put
certain
a
shit the way you
microphone in the
make other
camera
people feel. So
in
it is
anybody's
like
face.
something
No
like
matter
that, man.
what,
People
no
don't
matter
know
what they
these
try to
days
say
what you say.
later,
So
that the
especially with
truth
your
is
son, like
there.
so for young
That's the
people,
worst
man,
thing that
like
can
that
happen to
shit is
someone is
so
a
that shit
microphone in
like
the
mind
camera.
your business, focus
That's
on
the
your shit.
worst thing that can like you can't fight that. You
Yeah,
can't do it. Can't go against it. It's you.
yeah, yeah.
And these guys answer questions. Answer 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 questions. The way they answer questions give no update, no nothing. But they fans have a new
Yo, but you gotta realize like
updated news
thank God
on.
I felt like
Come
I
on,
feel
man,
like
make it make
thank God
sense,
for the
y'all.
real.
That's crazy.
I responded
But
when everybody was like, "Yo, get your ass in the boxing
watch
ring,"
when
type of
everybody
shit, like how it is, and he
watch when
responded
everybody
like, "Yo, I'll slap the shit out of you."
start
That's when it
feeling
was like, "All right, now
start
chill the
feeling
shit apart."
used
Like
because I already
he
said it.
said all that shit in the
This the
past, but
year
like
right here.
somebody on my
Unless
team
somebody came
said
up with
something
some like
crazy.
some bad
So
injury
100 people was
or
on my
this
side. They was
this
telling
it
me
right here.
how to move to
I'm
the
talking
next
about
level.
this
But
is
now
this is
it
it.
all was within myself. Like I had to
Like
have
ain't no more
a
weeding
conversation
around
with
no more.
myself and
Like
reflect and see where I
by the
went
end of
wrong.
this
And how did
year,
I reply here?
I could
How did
almost
I
guarantee
do
we gonna
this?
have
Like once I see it, I'm like, damn,
one of the biggest fights.
like
Even if they didn't,
like
even if they don't want it,
like
I could almost guarantee. Like this it right here. It's nowhere else for no one else to go. Look how tight that is from 130 to 147, 130 to 147, and then slash to 154. Like I'm talking about. Look how tight this is. I'm talking about who can go fight who without us being excited. That's how I said. Look, it's going. This going to be the year. Either you going to prove yourself, or you done. Like that's it. Man up, or man down. That's it. Whoever be paying for these interviews, I promise you they feel. I promise you they feel used. I bet you my money. If anybody, if
I was
anybody
more
paid for this,
upset
hey yo,
with
Shakur, let me get this interview.
at a point where I'm
I pay
like,
you such and such and such,
I felt like
but I'm gonna ask you such and
there's
such and such and
nothing
such.
else you could have said to me. Like I done heard it all
I
already. Like
guarantee you they
the
feel used.
worst and oh pillow fist and runner. I seen all the
Look,
running emojis.
everybody acting like we
Nobody
didn't
really
see
could have
T.O.
told
get
me
beat
like
up by
that shit
less of
it
competition.
made me
Like,
be like, all
like
right,
for real, let's be
this
for real
shit. Let me
about it.
just focus on
Sandor
my
Martin was
craft, stay
boxing his
focused, and
socks
do the
off.
shit
Let's
that
be
I
for real. He
do.
already lost to
Shit that
George
don't matter.
Kambosos. He was never on a
When
pound
you
for
try
pound for
to
list. He was
start
never on a pound for pound list. But somehow, some way, they found them get Shakur on the pound for pound list at number 3.
It was my
At
moment.
number three, make that make
It was
sense.
my moment. It was my moment. Like we watched right before the fight.
Yeah, whatever,
Watch when he comes in the
whatever.
ring. He comes in the ring
They
and he
tell them
actually
war
kind of like
stories, and that's what they
makes
live
sure that
off of.
I'm looking at him.
But it's nowhere to go. Abdullah Mason is closing the gap too. Shout out
When you
Abdullah.
look away, I already know like
Abdullah Mason is closing the gap too for my for what I was already saying about 2026 and 2026 and 2027. Matter of fact, I ain't even thinking 2027. 2026 is look, Abdullah Mason is part of what I was talking about too. He closing that gap. Hey, people can't go nowhere from 147. For 147, dude, I see a little loophole over there with um what's his name, Josh Kelly and them. Like I feel a little loophole up. I feel it. Like where it's going. Like they got a little loophole up at 147, but tightly down at one it's a little back door in 142 because they got Dalton Smith. It's all depends what Dalton Smith want to do though. Remember that though. This is my opinion, y'all. But shout out to Abdullah Mason for closing that gap too, and Oshaki Foster too, cause he about to do he about to do Lil Man dirty too. What? And y'all thought, hey yo, you know what's crazy? Yeah, I want to get him off it. I want to get in this one. Yeah. Hey yo, see I told you I'm random. I, I love talking random, man. Random boxing, especially yo. Hey yo, check this out. This my little story. Check this out. Yo, I truly believe that if anybody thought in they brain that that Oshaki Foster's was gonna do Stephen Fulton bad, cause that's I thought it was gonna be worse than that. I ain't gonna lie. Like I thought Oshaki was gonna be like paws, mitts, heads, like just everything, knees, toes. I thought Oshaki was gonna like really like do his thing, but no, real. Check this out. Let me tell you why it's gonna get bad for Ford. Ford is like somebody like Ball. What's his name? Yeah, the one that just got knocked out by Figueroa. Look, and look, a lot of people probably think I ain't know my. I know every any boxing that went on. But anyway, so check this out. Look. The reason why I gonna get bad for Ford, in my opinion, the reason why I gonna get bad for Ford is because Ford, in the back of his mind, even when it get heavy, when it's gonna be all out of his control, and he gonna realize there ain't gonna be nothing he can do. In the back of his mind, he's still gonna feel the need to have to stand for something because he gave his word that Oshaki Foster got to get through him before Oshaki Foster could to even talk to Shakur. That's something that they said. Remember, that microphone and that camera that's a bad boy. That's a bad boy. For real. Anyway, so like I said, it gonna get bad for him because he gonna have things like that even in the when it start getting tough for him. Mainly when it start getting tough for him. Because it gonna be a downhill, it gonna be an uphill climb from a steep up from round one. Ain't gonna be no fill out. Oh, Shocky ain't even don't even fight like that. Oh, Shocky don't even fight like that. Like, let me see what you got. Like, oh, Shocky, I know what I got. Come on, what's up? Like, that's what I see. And Shakur know that. But that's why I gonna get bad for Ford. Because he gonna be trying harder. He not gonna stop. But he gonna get stopped. He gonna get stopped. And he gonna get stopped in the most craziest way. And then you know what's crazy? Nah, I ain't even gonna say it. Nah, I ain't even gonna say it. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. But I like that I could go live and then like just be free to the I could speak what I see and give my opinion like on this. Like
Also too, like
they've been asked.
in the whole aspect of
I just don't
writing,
get like
do
how
you
nobody can say
enjoy like
like why ain't none of the big channels like even live now like just like even just to think about that like yo Shakur, oh I'm looking at this what's like doing something like what I'm doing like and just be like yo this what I want to know. Like how come these guys can go live every day on different platforms and and can't answer a question that we all just want to know. Like they get interviews, they get interviewed, they get asked these questions, and they give you a answer that don't make no sense to none of it.
like I ain't trying to keep talking. I ain't trying to keep.
You see,
I'm
like
just
stuff like
let's
this.
go.
I
Like
said this in one of
I'm
my
always
shorts
gonna
too. I
be in
said
it. I'm a
like
really
all
number
he
one mover.
like
So
the way he talk and what he do don't
I
match
be
up.
tired of talking. Like I be my last
Look,
night. I was literally like boiling. Like bro, I
like he
just want to
tired
say
of
like
talking.
hurry
They've
up.
been asked him who do Shakur want. Shakur
Bro,
said
that was the longest camera I ever been in.
everybody want me. Everybody calling my name out. They said, "Who calling your name out?" He looked to the sky and
Went back
said,
to something that I
"Who
used to
calling
do.
my
It was
name
like
out?" Like we don't.
honestly,
I just said it.
almost
Come
like something I
on,
used to
like
do like when I did my camps out there.
come
So
on, man.
did what I used to do and then paid off.
I told you. I'm telling y'all right now.
Hell no.
I know what I know what
Cause I be too nervous. Like
I
I'd
feel
rather be on the ground.
like
Like keep me driving. I'm about to take
he
some
going
photos.
he going to tarnish his own self.
Like
And that's why I feel. Now I ain't gonna say he's gonna tarnish his own career because I wouldn't wish nobody career to
lay
be
down,
tarnished.
lay there, relax.
But this gonna come to a halt in a way that he not
Can't do
expecting.
it, bro.
Telling you.
Bro,
And watch.
it's
Tell him make that Frank Martin fight next. If if he think if anybody think that I'm lying that hear this,
y'all
ask
know that.
Shakur. Anybody
These niggas be putting their
that knows
heads
Shakur
up,
or
bro.
that feel like can influence him or ask him
That's the
or
main thing
like
too. Like
to
I like
prove
people to
something.
show, bro. Like
If
I
he
ain't
feel
I
like
got
Frank
no
Martin is
problem.
easy work, right? Because I already had this theory in my head that I feel like Frank Martin gonna be the one that gonna beat Shakur before Tank do. But it's not it don't even supposed to be lined up for that. I said this my own last video. But all I'm saying is, all right, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. We got we got Keyshawn Davis, right? That promise still stands. That promise still stands to
Try to talk her out of that shit.
what Shakur said about I'ma leave it for right now they just trying to find a way how to get Keyshawn Davis to fight. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, y'all. This coming from little old me. Don't be surprised if Nair Albright and Keyshawn Davis fight end up being for Shakur Stevenson belt and Shakur Stevenson
Early on,
um
shit.
I
Versus
don't know if he's going
O'Malley.
to
Early on is like you
select
gotta
another fight
try
or
to
I think he's
start
going to
putting
make a
people over
decision if he's going to stay at
like
135 or
actual
140. But I
trainers
think
and
it's going to be something of that rim.
people
Shakur
know how to
or
make
Shakur
decisions.
going to drop the WBO belt, try to hold on
Especially
to the ring magazine. I'm telling you, it's going to be something of that rim. Watch, they're about to. I feel like
versus
they about to try
now
to
it's
make a
big
way
big
for
ass
that
fights. So now
Nair Albright and Keyshawn
I
Davis
mean,
to fight for
versus
Shakur
expensive. Like the
Stevenson
same thing, you
belt
gotta get Airbnb, you gotta get
because they
shit.
just
You
asked
gotta
this
get
man
flights,
clear
bro. You
as
gotta
day
get
who was he
like
fighting,
so many different
and
things
he
on
can't
the
even give
side too.
a clear answer to that.
Shit, like
Like
Curtis
I
said,
find that
it's
weird,
just
man.
so many different things that's
Like
going on.
nobody
Like
can say
you
you
really
hating on him. I like
it
what if I
ain't
was a
that heavy. Like I was
diehard
very
fan of him? I'm talking about like what if I was like one of those like diehard fans like I like but but that's basically what I want to see who he fighting. Like
me not
so there's no way
now.
to explain it.
Now I
Like
am.
so
Like
when
my
these people
last
be
fight was
crashing
like,
out
all
and
right,
doing all
okay,
that,
I
like
see this
yeah, I
nigga
don't get
really
it.
not.
But
I
they
love
asked
looking at
him.
my legs now. All right, I'm gonna make sure I
So
do
where
it
we
for the
go
rest
from
of
there,
my
y'all?
career. But before I used to be on some wild shit. Like I
So
ain't
it's
gonna
like
lie.
we gotta wait
Say,
for
all
like
right,
so
say
basically
first
some
week I'm
people
doing
we gonna have
this.
some people like oh he don't
Then
gotta let you know his
it's gonna
business.
work out.
It's for him and his promoter, his manager, and all that to make it happen. And then we'll get the news later. Okay, all right then.
Stick with it.
So all we know is some of the answers that been, I mean, some of the questions that been asked.
Uh, shit.
And usually when somebody asks a question, you want the answer. That's all.
The other guy, that people that you fuck with. Yeah, yeah, people I fuck with.
Look,
I got my little
people that he mess with. Check this out. I will tell y'all right
little
now.
brother. He
Look,
he
everybody
killed.
from inside circle. That's
As a
it.
little
Which
fighter,
is okay,
my
but
little brother, not my little brother by
why?
blood, but
I want to hear him.
me
I
and
want to see if they
Kings.
gonna ask him.
Um,
Ask
I
him
already know Keyshawn Davis. He the truth.
other fighters, or was that the question?
Shit, my team and the people surrounding
I knew
me.
it. I already knew his
True.
team, yeah, and
We
people
just
surrounding
only
him
know
and
like
Keyshawn Davis because he's gonna
we
make
gonna
sure
fuck
that
with each other. We gonna spark
look,
each other and like
he will
we can
not,
fight.
he
Yeah, we
will
can
not
fight.
utter Keyshawn
Both
Davis'
we
name
evolve.
in a
So
bad way.
the people
Like
around me,
he
like
won't even try to
Ray
make
Savage,
no,
he know
nope,
how to fight.
nope. We brothers,
Shakur
we
Ford.
happy and we sing it and we cut. Yeah, we staying right there.
I
No,
be
nope,
yeah, yeah.
no, 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 no. Hey, I can't say I can't blame him, but I'm not wired that way. But if that's how he built. But everybody see different.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
We
and he a
know.
good fighter, bro. I
I
really
think
do.
we
Like, I
know
fuck
what's
with
up.
that nigga. Like, yeah, no, I know, but you could say it because you could, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could fight. And basketball is different. Like, yeah, it's just more political. It's like you just ain't gonna come out and be like, nah, he trash. Like, I don't fuck with that nigga. That's because y'all really y'all. Yeah, yeah, ho. Like,
Wow.
I don't it's fuck like with these yeah, bitches gotta get thrown. You almost keep an arms distance on purpose. But nah, Ray Savage though. Ray Savage, that's what he fighting. Ray Savage, hell of a fight. When is that
Yeah.
fight? I don't know. I don't know yet.
Look, Shakur just said that Ray Savage and Oshaki fight. I want to see what he said his take on it. I already know who he got. I already know who he got.
What sets you apart? What sets me apart
What
is
set him apart?
like I live different than these fighters.
He
Like
said
I'm
he
the
lived
type of
different,
person
y'all.
on a daily basis. I'm just keeping boxing on my TV every day.
Shakur just look at boxing all day. This his words. I'm just repeating it.
Just my passion and my love for the
His
game.
passion and love for the game, and
Shit
his
that I got, like all these
and his
fighters,
eyes,
they
and the
want to
shit that
do
he
it,
got.
but they act like boxing is like a sport where they got seasons and shit. Ain't no seasons in boxing. It's
He
like
said it.
every
Yeah,
day
and
you
that's
gotta get
true. Ain't no season in
get better
boxing.
every day. So it's
Shakur
like
words, not
yeah,
mine.
like
I'm just listening to him.
different than them because they don't live the way I live. They don't
Yeah,
do
people
things
don't
like
live
that.
the
They
way he
outside
lived.
of just getting ready for a fight. I'm still getting ready for the fight. Like right now,
Shakur
I don't got no
getting ready
fight
for a
coming up,
fight
but I'm
when he
getting
ain't
better.
even getting ready for a fight. That's what he said,
Always
y'all.
getting better. Always getting better.
They just asked him who
When
he
you take
fighting
boxing
next.
or when you study, who's some of the people you like to watch?
Oh, when he
Andre
studied
Ward.
Floyd Mayweather, I already know that. Terrence Crawford, Andre Ward. Before he even said, I bet you.
Now people that's in boxing right now, let's say Usyk, Bivol,
Booval, in a
Yair
way.
Rodriguez,
Bam, yeah, in a way.
Inoue.
I knew it. That's it. That's crazy. I'm first. I swear on everything I love. First time seeing this interview is right now. I'm just going along. I bet you. Come on. We heard this whole setup before. We heard this whole setup. Nothing new. Nothing different. But somehow, some way, his fans got new news. Everybody get it. That's sad, man. Sad. That's it.
Like Tio.
Oh, now, he's still like T.O. Now that he beat T.O., now he added T.O. I knew when I stopped, I knew that was it. He just added T.O.
You know who gonna beat him? Tell him let him fight Boots. Boots the
Wow.
truth, so don't let him fight Boots.
Wow.
That'd be crazy.
He talking about Boots like he taught Boots some things. Yeah, he like yeah. Tell him fight Boots. Yeah, tell him fight Boots. Like you haven't fought score. Shakur. The four divisions is really what got you, bruh. The four divisions has really got your names even flowing with theirs right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. The four divisions is what got Shakur name flowing.
Basically, what would you?
Because there's nobody that he fought that I really can say that. Oh, yo, I will go back and look at that fight. Oh, yo, that fight right there was worth it. Oh, like for real, the Williams Cepeda fight was the like. I feel like this. The To fight was the most. I'm gonna say one sided, but people seen it, but because we seen T.O. get outboxed, we seen T.O. lose before, right? Check this out. But the the Williams Zepeda fight was the most exciting fight of your whole career. I'm talking about even when I can't even go through your best performance. Just because the way they said you won it, boom, I seen the fight different, but you still won. But I seen the fight different from what they call in the fight. That's it. But Williams Zepeda was the best, the most excited fight that you ever been in. And that wasn't by your choice. Now being on the ropes, boom. Williams Zepeda just I ain't gotta get no game, like, cause I wouldn't even. I'm just saying, yo, this would get me. This would get me when they start talking that moolah moolah. When they start talking that cash, oh, people biggest payday with is with them and stuff. When they start talking like stuff like that, like it's like I gotta see something. Because like who's standing across from the ring from you is not that's for real. Who's standing across from the ring from you is not what nobody is throwing wild cash for. Unless what? Like you can't box nobody like you can't box nobody with a jab, 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 jab. Especially somebody that lost already, somebody that got outboxed already, somebody we seen get gift decisions in front of our face, right? And then the way they excelled you to number 3 pound for pound, like it just didn't make sense to me. So I was like, oh, my mind is blown. Like I just didn't, I didn't get it. Like my mind was really blown when I seen that move. I said, "How T.O. lost T.O. everything? Like looks up par, asked yourself, do you still got it?" Blue Shushu Carrington even acknowledged that. Like you don't ask that and don't and that don't be serious. Some like some of those words. Like you know what I mean? But all I'm saying, like people seen it. So it's like nobody ain't shocked. People just shocked that T.O. fell for a jab all night. That's what it was. T.O. was a sucker for a jab and a right hook. Jab hook, right hook, jab, right hook. And if you want to, whack it. Like that was the fight. Like boom. Like now, if you had that much control, that's why I said greatness to me is different. Because if you got that much control, you know jab, right hook could catch him every time, and you can whack him with the what's going. Why not just be mixing that up in there? Boom, 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 boom. You know your distance already. Boom, 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 boom. Like just go to work. Why not? Why not just mix it all in there? Like is it that calculated? Like you gotta say, I gotta make sure I just ping, 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 ping. So that's 100% you. Because even if you have it right there laid out for you, and you still choose, if you still choose to say, I'm not gonna mix it all up and throw them, not throw them all wild, throw them, mix them up because you got your distance down packed. Remember, you the best defense, you don't get hit, right? So if you know that and you stay right there and you stay like you said, you tell everybody you didn't run. You said I was pressing the fight. With all that being said, and you still couldn't do nothing, you still couldn't. That means that's just you, right? Right? My only thing was I said, don't get false sense of hope with Tio. We seen Tio. We seen Tio. So for anybody that's blinded right now, I just hope you see this video and you say, yeah, you know what, he 100% right. Like, cause we seen Tio. We seen Tio really lose fights. We seen Tio hand get raised, but really know that he lost. We seen it. So don't get a false sense of hope. If you great, just show that you great. But don't sit there and say this the reason because you did. Oh, because it was Tio. Now Tio made you a 4 division champion. I said it. That 4 division is why the only reason why I really feel like you even is with Devin and in Tank right now. And that's a matter of fact. My bad. No disrespect. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis is really the two rock stars in the sport of boxing. That's my true opinion. When you think about two rock stars in the sport of boxing, who I feel like they don't need a belt, they don't need a promoter. Everybody would like to do business with them. It's like I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the Bibbles and the West Coast. I'm talking about y'all know what I'm talking about. Ryan Garcia and Javante Tank Davis is the only two rock stars in the sport of boxing, and I stand on that. And I won't. I never tell myself otherwise. Real talk. But like I said, y'all will forever let Shakur, any other boxer, Keyshawn Davis, y'all used to let Bud, like and I'm keeping it. I'm calling a spade a spade. Y'all just always let them answer the way they supposed, the way they want to answer, and y'all settle for that. Sad, sad. And you know what's crazy? Like it's not like nobody, especially me. Now I never feel sorry, but sometimes I be looking at people like hustling, like hustling people, hustling people for an answer. And I'm like, yo, dang, people don't realize that they can just answer it, or is it that much I want to be noticed? That's all I could think about. But dang, man. That's crazy, man. Yo, this crazy, y'all. For real, man, because like I ain't gonna front, man. I Yo, you know what's crazy? I got a story about every boxer, even the boxers that I feel like they fans is go like really like bad shit crazy. Like for real. Like I got stories that, like how I first when I first started watching them and everything and really could break it down. And people can't even say that, yo, you capping, because I could go for play who they was about to fight, what fight they was going into. Like really, every fighter, but people got so much disdain for some of these fighters that they personally don't like them. Like for real, you know what's crazy? I forgot the dude name. I called him Carl Winslow the other day. The dude 78 Sports. Yeah, y'all. Yo, that dude said something. I would never forget this, y'all. And this for real. Because it may not mean nothing to anybody else, but like I said, I think different. I just read things a little different from everybody else. But look, let me check this out. This one I was still going on. I was still going over there on BFTB channel. Word is going, no lie. I was over there. Me and BFTB was going back and forth. No, no, my bad. I got the wrong one. It was Champ Side. Real talk, my bad. Nope. Yep, it was Champ Side. Look, I was over there. Put it like this. It was one of them. In either way you put it. The dude 78 Sports told me said something to a whole people to how many I don't know how many people was over there at Champ Side, but he said something of the liking like, as long as I'm breathing, I would never, I will always hate Javante Tank Davis. Yo, it probably didn't mean nothing to nobody else until I started saying that boxing is here for our entertainment. Like we talk about a sport that people make bets on, people that like this is a real sport. Like that these people is in it, just like Kobe Bryant is a person, Michael Jordan, everybody. You know what I mean? Like this is a real sport, right? So I'm saying to myself like, dang, yo, he said as long as he breathing, and I'm like, and I'm saying to myself like, why? Just what's the reason why? And his main basically reason was because I guess he not fighting the guys that he want him to fight, and you gotta remind you, it's not who somebody he probably want him to fight. It's just the fact that whoever he rock with, and they say what, and anything around that don't match up Everything else is a
Contract,
go.
yeah, it's like an
And then they already
investment.
had a storyline that they could run with,
Contract,
that they're gonna
it's
run
about
with from
they start
1990
taking like
something
the
to now.
game and
Like
shit. Like you
that
be like,
story
damn,
sounds like it's so
niggas,
old that they keep
yeah,
on
it
bringing up
get
the
like
Devin
that.
Haney and Javante Tank Davis. Like they keep trying to keep Devin Haney name tied to Javante's. And that is clear. Like it's crazy. Yo, you know, it's crazy because I never yo, I'm a BFTB laughed at me one time and said, laughed at me one time and said, because I said, y'all made me a Javante Davis fan. He'll never get it because, like I said, he don't think like me. You know what I mean? You just pay attention. If every day you came to work and you see a guy just working, he may be off hinge, he may do his own little thing, but nothing what he doing is affecting you, right? Affecting nobody, right? But every time you see a certain type of guys talking about him, like it's this bad shit crazy, like it's just like the worst you ever heard, the worst thing you ever heard, like and then wishing ill too. So you gotta think about that. You like constantly, right?
That's hard.
And
So
then
you a boxing junkie all day. What's some other things that
these
you do in your
same
lifestyle other than
individuals end
boxing?
up
Like what
just
you
be
like? I know you said
regular
you
chatting with you. Now,
sports and
remind you,
shit
you
like that.
peep
Like
what's going on
what
all
keep you
along.
away
You
from
see,
boxing?
right? But when they talk to you, right, the whole approach is it's hostility because
Yeah, no,
they already
I
pump
feel
pump
you.
pump 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 pump. So they talking to you when they talk to you about him and your experience with him is good. A1, you don't see nothing wrong. But just because what they said and what they think about him and you won't agree with the same thing, like y'all get how you tied up. It's because I won't agree with the way they what they telling people outside of outside inside just about Javante Tank Davis. That's when I became, oh, you a tank a maniac and this and that. Remind y'all, I said you made me a Tank Davis fan. That was the remember that you made me a Tank Davis fan
Do you got
because
an end goal in mind, like a date
my
or
story
a
adding up
day?
now. You feel me? You get what I'm talking
Or
about?
just rolling
All
with it
you
right
did
now?
was
It's all good.
lie, bash, show no receipts. And no matter what kind of characters you put up on the screen, or if you could take a WBC champion from 1987 and make him a WBC champion right now, but just by your little your graphics and stuff and thing, and you know how to do everything with the computer and stuff like that, and you know how to move things around. Just because you make it look presentable, that don't mean that it's real. Because you still got to think about this though. That's not paperwork. That's what you presenting to what you have on your platform. And it's just I wouldn't fall for it. I wouldn't let you just because you got to remind yourself too that you told me before too, BF. And it ain't no shot. I'm just, like I said, I'm random. I'm talking boxing, but I experienced this. Like you told me that you used to cover
Yeah, they bought shit,
Javante
but
Tank
it's
Davis.
raw shit. We don't
Remember
know.
I asked you that one question. I said,
They
"Yo,
bought shit.
what made you stop?" You said until
Yeah.
first. You said until I got
On the application.
with DH until I got with I don't know if you said DHP or whatever, but either way you put it. But well, until you started messing with Devin Haney, I guess. Boom. And then you started saying you started seeing real stuff. Now check this
Yeah,
out.
we almost got Bud. We almost got Bud. We just
What paperwork? Cause I ain't talk about the graphics. Y'all got to think about to me.
I was trying to sell
I
him.
see
I was trying to sell
graphics.
him
I
the
see
belt,
you can
but they
make
didn't know
like you
shit
can
about
move. I
boxing.
seen you move
This was
off your
before Bud.
screen, Rolly
This
Romero
was motherfucker
from the
was doing it for
WBC
show.
and put somebody else. So I know you know how to do the computer thing. So you know
The
I'm
motherfucker
talking
got
about
Bud. Yeah, he
paperwork.
gonna
State
he gonna do
that
some
like we
shit.
ain't
He
talk
gonna get
about
crazy like
Javante
that.
Davis. outside of boxing. We ain't talking about that. I'm talking about everything that you talked about him in boxing, about anything, about his mandatories, his anything, just everything, right? And then you ask people why he don't fight the top guys, but I never hear y'all ask this one question, yo, because I be even hear this so high up into to to other people with the Ring magazine try to repeat it, but I think they realize how it came off and how it sounded. I don't think they utter those things again. But this is all I'm saying, y'all. Check this out. So now, um, it's always the common denominator is Tank Davis, right? Boom, and then I can hear you say, yeah, 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 because because you look good. All that. I can hear you say all that. The common denominator is Tank Davis, but they is not the common denominator for nobody else. And you know what's crazy? I just said it a minute ago. There's only two rock stars in the sport of boxing, and that's Ryan Garcia and Javante Tank Davis. And the reason why I say that because you take Ryan off the table, you take Javante Davis off the table. They had to be forced to even just be to have a social media um argument just to even have some type of content going on. Like let's keep it 100 because I don't think none of y'all be having a reason to even have well y'all don't be having no news besides outside of the boxing news. Like y'all try to tie Jake Paul to to all that too, right? Boom. Like check this out. Somebody broke. I can't even remember these guys' names, but I wish I had your name. I'd have shot you out, man, because I seen you. You broke that. You broke that down. How that guy was. That guy that went back and told Jake Paul, and the way Jake Paul did tell his story. Boy, that one. I wrote in your comments, and I said I 100% agree. That's exactly how Jake Paul got that news. That is exactly how Jake Paul. And shout out to you. I don't know who you is though, but 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 like I said, man. But it's funny. Like I said, you take Tank Davis off, you take Ryan Garcia off, and then what do you have left? You got Devin Haney, you got Ryan. I mean, you got Devin Haney, you got Shakur Stevenson. You got this when y'all gonna start putting more respect on Richardson Hitchison name. That's when y'all gonna start doing that. Like if the Javante Tank Davis and Shakur, if Javante Tank Davis and um Ryan Garcia wasn't on the table, wasn't in existence, y'all had no choice but to bring Richardson Hitchison inside that mix. You get them to because that's where y'all really all at. That's why I think. You know what I mean? But people get what I'm saying. That's I find that really funny, y'all. But y'all, people say they call a spade a spade. You call a spade, just saying real is real, man, and fake is fake. A spade a spade. Y'all dumb. I watch y'all every day, and y'all try to like y'all try to trick people into believing that. Listen to this. I'm gonna reply like this, but don't pay attention to that. Like that's how it sound. Like that's exactly how some of y'all on what's called be sounding. Cause I could never be able to sit there and sit for a whole session. For real talk. But when you make sense, you just make sense. When you don't, you just don't. That's why you gotta. That's why people gotta come up with like a lot of people could never just be able to sit here and just freely talk boxing, and that's real talk. I guarantee a lot of people would never be able to sit here and just freely talk boxing without the I did yeah why you dark upside oh why you yeah where was you like like without all that. I guarantee you, ask these guys to give y'all one night to be able to just sit here and let's just talk boxing. No feelings, no nothing, no let's just freely talk boxing. Let's answer these questions accordingly. Ask some of these big channels to do that for y'all and watch how many unfold. I guarantee you. I'm talking about like asking simple questions. Hey yo, why Shakur? Hey yo, hey yo, hey Dean, why Shakur didn't answer who he was fighting next when they was, and I'm just saying I'm just using my little brain, and I'm saying, and Dean hit back and say, and Dean chime in and say, oh, I mean I can't even answer that because like you know what I mean like but that's what we got to start asking. That's why some people got to get these questions out there and really ask them. Ask them that again. Boom, that's a start. You get what I'm saying? But nobody want that because they feel like that's not the clicks and like y'all gonna get the clicks and likes because it's real. It's real. Like that's point blank. Period. It's as long as it's real, then you know what I mean. It gonna flow. Like nobody can ignore the real because when the real hit, I guarantee you, they people ain't gonna have no choice but to go back and look at it and say, "Damn, he said it. He said it." Like for real. But that don't mean bank on it. But that's the truth. As long as it's real, it's gonna hit for something. And anybody will tell you that. Guarantee you that. Anybody tell you that.
Say less. I would pay to see that. What? I would pay to see that. This shit a real speed. Yeah. Unguarded live. Unguarded, man. Listen, man. My man here with us, man. Shakur Stevenson, bro. We appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother.
Anyway.
For sure. Thank you for pulling up, man. It's Unguarded. It's another one. We out.
Okay. Yeah, another 4 minutes. I'm gonna get off. You know what I mean? Like I really do appreciate. You know what I mean? Anybody that gonna listen to this, real talk. Like man, like I be feeling relieved when I be able to come up here and really like interact with something that's live. For one, people gonna see it no matter what, like even if they don't dial in 100%, but it just feel like I'm getting the relief that I want. Like I'm on video. I tell people the worst thing can happen to someone is a video and a microphone, but sometimes the best thing that can happen to someone is a video and a microphone, or just a good thing. You get what I'm talking about? So I feel good that I could be able to get on a video and a microphone and ask these questions because no matter what, it don't have to get to them, but it's out there. You feel me? It's as if like it's a live conversation. So like I feel good off that. So so that's like one of my main reasons why I'm gonna continue to keep coming going live and stuff. Put my own input on things and hey yo, I'm before I go out, yeah, can we tap into that to that Clarissa Shields thing? To that Clarissa Shields thing. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone because like Clarissa Shields, that girl unhinged. Dang. Woo. I be trying to tell my wife, I be telling my wife, she's like, no, she like, no, I don't want to hear that. She's like, go somewhere, I don't want to hear it. She's like, nope, I don't want to hear it. That's crazy, man. I can't even sit and talk to my wife about that. That's crazy, for real, because she don't want to hear that. She like, nah, that girl gone. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. But y'all, man, yo, I can't wait till they to some of that Tim Zoo and Earl Spence the footage of like working out, cause like let's be real, what they fighting in July? This April, May, June, July. Yeah, even if they fighting in August, they should be getting close to be dropping some workout footage, y'all. Right? We should be we should getting ready to prepare ourselves for some good workout footage. Yeah, bump that. But yeah, y'all, just remember, man, don't let nobody trick y'all out y'all spot. Always keep it real with yourself. And remember, real is real, fake is fake. It's nothing in between. Straight like that. Real talk. Don't let no fake person tell you some funny shit. Say nah, but peace out, y'all. For real. Appreciate anybody that stopped by, said what's up, whatever. Peace.